Welcome to the Netherlands, a country where charming canals meet colorful tulip fields, where windmills spin in the breeze, and bikes outnumber cars. In this video, we're going on a full journey through one of Europe's most fascinating and vibrant countries. From the buzzing streets of Amsterdam to the peaceful countryside, from world-famous art and architecture to hidden gems only the locals know, I'm taking you through the heart of Dutch culture, history, food, and everyday life. So grab your passport and let's explore the Netherlands like never before. The Netherlands may be small, but it's packed with fascinating and quirky facts that might surprise you. For starters, did you know that the Dutch are the tallest people in the world on average? Men are around 6 feet tall, and women aren't far behind. The country is also known for its iconic windmills. There are over 1,000 of them scattered throughout the Netherlands, many of which are still in working condition. Speaking of iconic, the Netherlands produces around 70% of the world's commercial flower output, including the famous tulips. The Keukenhof gardens alone have over 7 million flowers in bloom during spring. Bicycles are a huge part of Dutch life. There are more bikes than people in the Netherlands, about 23 million bikes for a population of 17 million. They even have multi-story bike parking garages. The Netherlands is also home to the world's first country with no stray dogs. They managed to achieve this through strict animal welfare laws and public awareness programs. Here's another wild one. Dutch people celebrate their king's birthday with a huge party called King's Day, where everyone dresses in orange and the whole country turns into a massive street festival. The Netherlands was also the first country in the world to legalize same-sex marriage in 2001. Plus, most of the country is below sea level, and the Dutch have mastered the art of water management with dams, dikes, and canals. And finally, the Dutch love their snacks, from stroopwafels, syrup waffles, to raw herring. Their food scene is simple but delicious. So whether it's the history, culture, or just how unique everything feels, the Netherlands is full of surprises. Zaanse Schans. Zaanse Schans is a living postcard of the Dutch countryside. Located just outside Amsterdam, it's one of the best places to witness traditional Dutch life in action. This historic village is famous for its rows of green wooden houses, original windmills, cheese-making farms, and wooden shoe workshops. Everything here feels authentic, like a journey back in time to the 18th and 19th centuries. The real stars of Zaanse Schans are the windmills. These aren't just for show, they actually work. Each one has a specific function, from grinding spices to sawing wood, and you can walk inside them to see the massive wooden gears in motion. It's a rare opportunity to see Dutch engineering from the past still doing its job today. One of the highlights is visiting the wooden shoe clog workshop. You'll watch skilled artisans craft the iconic Dutch footwear by hand, and you can even try on a pair. Another must-visit is the cheese farm, where you can learn how cheese is made, sample delicious flavors, and buy a wheel or two to take home. There's also a bakery museum, a clock museum, and cozy cafes along the river. You can spend hours wandering the charming paths between the windmills, soaking in views of the water and fields. For photographers and families, it's a dream setting. Zaanse Schans perfectly balances education and entertainment. Whether you're into history, craftsmanship, or just want to explore something uniquely Dutch, it's a top-tier destination. It's peaceful, picturesque, and packed with character. Be sure to bring your camera. Every corner here is picture perfect. Keukenhof Gardens. Keukenhof Gardens, often called the Garden of Europe, though, is one of the most breathtaking places you'll ever visit, especially if you love flowers. Located in the town of Lisa, this 32-hectare garden bursts into bloom each spring with over 7 million flower bulbs, including the iconic Dutch tulip. The colors, patterns, and sheer volume of blossoms create a landscape that feels like something out of a fairy tale. The garden is only open for about 2 months each year, from mid-March to mid-May, making it a true seasonal treasure. If you visit during peak bloom, you'll see endless rows of tulips in every color imaginable: reds, purples, yellows, oranges, even striped varieties. The floral displays are not just rows of flowers, they're arranged into intricate patterns and themes that change every year. Besides tulips, you'll find hyacinths, daffodils, orchids, lilies, and more. Some are planted outdoors in beautiful winding beds, while others are displayed in covered pavilions filled with stunning floral arrangements. It's a paradise for garden lovers, photographers, and anyone who appreciates natural beauty. Keukenhof also offers walking paths, boat rides through the bulb fields, and bike rentals if you want to explore the surrounding countryside. You can even take a guided tour to learn about the history of tulips and how the Netherlands became one of the world's biggest flower exporters. Don't forget to stop by the Windmill in the park for a classic Dutch photo and some panoramic views of the fields. Whether you're exploring solo, as a couple, or with family, Keukenhof Gardens promises an unforgettable experience. It's not just a place to see flowers. It's a celebration of color, creativity, and Dutch culture in full bloom. Kinderdijk. Kinderdijk is a quiet village with one of the most iconic and powerful symbols of the Netherlands, windmills. Located in the province of South Holland, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to 19 historic windmills that have stood proudly since the 18th century. Together, they form a stunning landscape and an incredible example of how the Dutch have battled rising water levels for centuries. The Netherlands is famously low-lying, with much of the land below sea level. Kinderdijk's windmills were part of an early water management system designed to pump water out of the polders, low-lying land, and keep the area habitable. Today, the windmills remain standing as both historical monuments and symbols of Dutch innovation. When you visit Kinderdijk, you can walk or bike along peaceful paths that stretch between the windmills and canals. The views are serene and absolutely beautiful, especially at sunrise or sunset, when the light reflects off the water. 2 of the windmills are open to the public as museums, where you can go inside and see the inner workings and learn about the families who once lived there. There's also a visitor center with interactive exhibits, a short film, and guided boat tours that give you a unique perspective from the water. It's educational, but in a really engaging way, perfect for travelers of all ages. Kinderdijk offers more than just a pretty view. It's a place where engineering, history, and nature come together. You'll leave with a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity it took to build a nation from water and wind. Whether you're into history, photography, or just want to see a postcard-perfect part of the Netherlands, Kinderdijk is an absolute must. The Hague. The Hague, known locally as Den Haag, is the political heart of the Netherlands and a city full of contrasts. While it serves as the seat of the Dutch government and the royal family, it's not the capital. That title goes to Amsterdam. But what makes The Hague so special is its elegant mix of modernity, history, diplomacy, and even beach life. The city is home to the Dutch Parliament buildings known as the Binnenhof, one of the oldest parliament buildings still in use today. Nearby, you'll find the iconic Peace Palace, which houses the International Court of Justice, making The Hague an important center for international law and diplomacy. For art lovers, The Hague doesn't disappoint. The Mauritshuis Museum holds masterpieces by Dutch Golden Age painters, including Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring and Rembrandt's The Anatomy Lesson. The city's streets are lined with stylish architecture, and you'll see grand buildings alongside cozy cafes and leafy parks. But The Hague also has a playful side. Just a short tram ride from the city center is Scheveningen Beach, one of the most popular coastal getaways in the country. With a pier, Ferris wheel, beach bars, and surfing, it's a relaxing escape from the city vibe. The Hague is a mix of official and casual, stately and chill. It's where kings and politicians work, but also where families enjoy the sun and sand. Whether you're walking through the Royal Palace Gardens, admiring world-famous art, or grabbing fresh seafood by the sea, The Hague offers a rich and refined Dutch experience. The Netherlands may be a small country, but it's packed with beauty, culture, and surprises at every corner. From the iconic windmills of Kinderdijk to the colorful blooms of Keukenhof, from Giethoorn's peaceful canals to the futuristic skyline of Rotterdam, each city and village tells its own story. Traveling through the Netherlands means stepping into centuries of history, walking along picturesque canals, and tasting traditions in every bite of cheese or sip of coffee. Whether you're drawn to art, architecture, nature, or just the charm of discovering something new, this country has something for everyone. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the Netherlands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures coming soon. Until next time, happy travels and tot ziens.